Alright, we get to see Xeno. Am I in here? Nope. Problem one, we're not using the plasma rifle. We're gonna complain that we're not Havoc 40 and we're not using the plasma rifle. It's the only way you can get Havoc 40 is using plasma rifles, Xeno. Everyone knows that. Okay. Do I need to skip forward a little bit? Oh, never mind. Hold on. Shit happened real fast. Holy fuck. I skipped forward like 10 seconds and everyone's dead. Okay, great. Okay, so Captain spawns in. Oh, wowie zowie. Okay, yeah, he just straight died. Well, okay, so that's on him. That's on this Zealot. How'd that Zealot get trapped? He's super overextended. He's down there, like, all the way. Damn, yeah, that sucks. He's just dead. See, Xeno also has a very high sensitivity, but he's aiming. Oh, now we're just dead. We gotta shout. Oh, that was risky. Snipe that trapper? Yeah, so there's no recovery from here because this map is fucking terrible, is what's going on. Because this map's next spawn point is like 1,800 kilometers away, and it's in the middle of a fucking nightmare of enemies. I mean, but he's actually like, he's controlling his aim is what I was trying to say by that. Like our last player had the sensitivity really, really high. I could see that their sensitivity was high, but they were jerking all over the place. I see him, like, his aim is jerking, but it's landing exactly where he wants it to be landing. He's clicking on heads. Yeah, see, I think that the situation... Oh, and he's backtracked way too far, so he gets killed by bullets. The situation, it was fucked from... What the fuck? The situation was fucked from the Zealot getting trapped. This right here was really unfortunate. You could have saved him, I believe, because he had gold toughness. I believe you could have saved him if this Plague Ogre headbutt hadn't landed. You did walk straight into it. So, if I'm criticizing Xeno here, go this way. Just go right through here and come out this little hole right here and just don't get headbutted by the Plague Ogre. Because let's count. I feel like you would have been right at the bottom of this thing, and then in the next second or two, you would have been picking him up. He has 5 seconds of invulnerability because he's Zealot, even though he does get bursted. And so you could have picked up the kill there, or the rescue there. Maybe. That's one thing. The other thing that happens here, this is a symptom that I see a lot of players doing. When you have a Zealot who's playing Chorus on your team, or a veteran who's playing Shout, which is all veterans, be considerate of them, guys. Be considerate that they like to get resets from getting backstab kills and from getting specialist kills. When a gift like this happens to you, and a charger comes past, Ogren, you don't need to help. The veterans got this. That would have cut 6 seconds off of the cooldown for the Shout, which might have made a big difference in the ensuing chaos. To have the Shout in, like, 4 seconds from now instead of 6 seconds from now. Like, look, we would have had Shout up in like 1 more second. So there's a potential that we could have even had Shout up and save some lives. And we would have gold toughness right now, so people would stop taking damage. So from here, what do you do? What do you do from here? It's gonna be difficult from here. We do have a Psyker, so there's a potential for like lots of AoE damage. I don't know what Psyker's playing. Psyker is like way the fuck out there. Is Psyker just dead? What kills him? Yeah, so Psyker doesn't stick with the group. Psyker, okay, so that's another big thing here is the Psyker would have been key to dealing with the amount of stuff that was going on here. But the Psyker, when this shout comes out, that's your key. When that shout goes off, right there, look how much like room is cleared right here. That's your key as Psyker to slip your fucking ass out of there and get with your team, because you can see where there's a ping. Xeno is very helpfully pinged up here. So this guy says, nah, I'm making the fucking last stand, baby. I got one wound in a dream. And he stays in the fight, and he gets himself into this corner right there. He goes in this corner right here and holds out for a long time. But it would have been really nice if he was here with our Ogren, etc. Ogren makes well, not a huge mistake. That wasn't actually his fault at all. Never mind. I was going to say Ogren makes a mistake by going in this corner. He didn't have a choice there. He had the Rumbler out, I think. And so he couldn't block the Plague Ogren that was coming in. And that got him in the corner. Now, we could have been, if we're being super critical of Xeno here, we could be more liberal with our grenade usage. We could be disrupting this huge conga line of enemies that's coming up here. Wait, where those grenades come from? Huh? Huh? Are we cheating grenades? Xeno? Are we hacking? Are we cheating? Was this just like really lucky, like killing because what's demolition team? It's when any elite enemy dies within, but 5% gave you 3 grenades? He got a 5% chance 3 times in the same second? Look at the top list up here, okay? Look. When this happens, there should be a feed. But those are happening way after. And it's way down here that those are happening. That's outside of the range. Where are these grenades coming from? The talent can give you 3 grenades instantly? I would have expected to see it do like 1, 2, 3. It's instant. It's instant. Hold on. I gotta Google. Demolition Team Darktide. 3 grenades at once? Where's Big Dom when you need him? Big Dom would know the answer to this. This is Sussy Mogus. How would Big Man, how is, so the person, he killed 1 shotgunner, right? It doesn't, regen, oh, regen, oh, hold on. Yeah, we can see his regen perk, hold on. Where's his regen perk? Hold on. Okay. No, it's not. It's not. There's his regen perk right there. So it's not even regen. I mean, I know you can slow it, but like, we're not missing any information. It adds up multiple instances of what? does one enemy have a 5% like exponential chance of doing it? Do you know what I mean? Like, is there a 5% chance to give you one grenade and then a 5% plus another like 0.05 to like a 1 in 20 and then it rolls another 1 in 20 and then it rolls another 1 in 20? Like, I don't know. Yeah, that's true, but why is it so instant? And what dies? Is what I want to know. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a second. Okay, hold on. I might have just seen it. All right, check it right here. I think because he doesn't have this, what's this mod called? Kill feed improved. He should have kill feed improved first of all. All right, check this out. Look right behind this playground and stuff. Right. Oh wait, where'd it go? Hold on. Look right behind. Look right there. Okay, look. Crusher, Bulwark, Crusher. Okay, we look away for a second. Watch our thing. Hold on, we gotta slow it down. Enhance. Okay, and okay, +3, right? So, oops, that was the wrong button press. Okay, looking away. Okay, and look, there's the right here Bulwark shield. I have my hands reversed for some reason. Bulwark shield. Well, look at that orange glow right there. Let's see if he dies in the exact frame where this happens. Oh my god, it's completely obscured. I think maybe Big Man Rumbler killed all of them. Or something. Because look, they're gone. They're gone right there. So I think that maybe he just got absurdly lucky. And all three of those triggered 5%. That's the only thing I could think. And then, yeah, like the UI, because this is a mod that's still doing the +3. This is a mod that does the +3 thing that shows you you're getting 3, right? I believe. Because this is a modded experience because he has 42 levels. So yeah, those enemies are gone, and there was 3 elites there. So man, that's just like crazy lucky. I wouldn't believe that Xeno is cheating, but like, man, that was sus. That was sus for a minute there. That's just really, really lucky. That's what is it? 0.05 to the third. 0.000125. Also known as 1/100th of a percent or so. Pretty lucky. Pretty fucking lucky. Either that or he's cheating. Now, there's not some other modifier that I'm not thinking of that does this, is there? I'm trying to watch like anything else. Like his ammo doesn't go up or anything. I feel like if I was cheating in some grenades to just win a situation, I would throw them right away too. You know what I mean? Swift certainty is fine. I feel like if I was like gonna press the button to give myself 3 grenades, I would just immediately throw the 3 grenades. Yeah, I don't think he's cheating. I just want to know how that happened. That's what I want to know. Okay, so, I mean, this is the last point where it was at all savable, was right there. I have seen cheats in Darktide, but a very, very long time ago, and I don't understand why anyone would. So this is the last point at which the game is savable, is right here. So when we run in here and we do the shout, I think the correct play is just a commit here, because there's no way that you are backing off from here and killing all this shit and then coming back and getting the rescue. You should be going around this guy and trying to get the pickup. That's the only thing I could think to do here, in terms of or go forward or drop down, because look where the zealot is. He's right here, so we could have run past, go down this back hallway over here, drop down, come out, go around, grab the zealot. The correct play here, somewhere in there, is to rescue an ally. You have to rescue at least one ally. There's no way you're doing this on your own, no matter how good you are, because you don't have enough space to backtrack without the bulwark thing happening. Yeah, the zealot is the first misplayer here. The getting trapped here was a pretty tremendous fuck up. As soon as this stuff spawned, you should be assessing where your allies are and regrouping with them. Everyone else is up here, Zealot should be here. Zealot wasn't there, Zealot gets trapped, and he wasn't even intending to make his way up there, and pays the price big real quick. Now, unfortunately, no one can save him, but that's the price you pay for playing Zealot, is you get cocky and you think, oh, I'm invincible, and this shit happens too and you're dead. The second thing that happened here was Xeno made it very clear that he wanted to move up here when he pings for it. Okay. This should have been the rallying call for, I mean, look, the Ogren saw it. The Ogren saw it immediately and starts making his way there. Look at that. Ogren sees it. Psyker's facing the same direction. He sees it. And then his space is cleared for him right here. He could make it, but he chooses to not make it because, I don't know, reasons. And then it's just unfortunate from there. The Ogren was complaining that he couldn't swap weapons for some reason. He might have encountered some sort of glitch that caused him to not be able to swap weapons. He probably, here's what I'm guessing. The Ogren doesn't have weapon swap or guarantee weapon swap installed, because what's going on is he's trying to swap a weapon, but he's trying to swap a weapon and swing too quick off the back of it, and so it's just canceling it out. Because right there, why would you shoot a grenade like at point blank, like into a shield like that? He was trying to swap to his melee and swing immediately to shoot the thing, and yeah, that's actually not a bug. That's an intended feature of the game. It's intended to like prioritize your shooting, so just in case you accidentally swapped for some reason. But it's so stupid, and they fixed that in Vermintide too, as well, as they set the priority that way. But that's obviously not the direction the priority should be functioning in, because no one is accidentally swapping weapons. They're accidentally firing, but they're not accidentally swapping the weapon. So you can accidentally cancel your animation to swap or use your ultimate if you don't have that. So yeah, get the weapons. It's called, there's 3: guarantee ability activation, guarantee weapon swap, and guarantee special action, or something like that. And if you get all 3 of those, it just changes the priority so that when you press weapon swap, it will do the weapon swap over everything else, which is obviously the way you want it to be. And I think that's what was happening for the Ogren, because he complains about this in a second. I think another thing that, and this is another very minor thing, is when I'm playing veteran with these grenades, with the only grenade, save a grenade, hold 1, right? Because if we'd had 1, I mean, he doesn't know he has 3 grenades, because he just got 3 grenades because baby Jesus fucking came down and gifted them to him. But if he'd had 1 instead of throwing all 3 back here, he threw actually 3 grenades here, and then regenerates a 4th. And if he'd saved 1 here when we got here, and we saw this Ogren getting pinned in, we could have thrown the grenade right here and saved him. Yeah, you save the extra to CC things for a play, right? And then the other reason we could have had one, so he makes the same mistake again. This is why I'm mentioning this. The same, again, I'm using mistake in air quotes here. This is really not a mistake. This is just a slight optimization that can get you better results sometimes. If he had saved one of these 3 grenades he's about to throw here, so like right now, pause right now, save that last grenade. What could you do? In 2 seconds, you're going to have a grenade and shout. You throw the grenade, or you shout, and then you use that stagger to walk yourself on top of the Ogren. You drop the grenade at your feet, and you start the res. And then you can get that through the double stagger, because it'll stagger bosses and stuff. But he threw the last grenade there, so rip. Because he could almost get it here with that shout. He had time to get around and get to him and start on it. Or he could just gone past and go the rest. But yeah, it's Zealot's fault first, Psyker's fault for not regrouping second, and then Xena's fault third for not seeing that he needed to commit for a rescue. It's either get a rescue or lose, so there's no risk in just doing something that's going to be risky, right? No risk when it's risky.